The world's of men. Whatever that means. You know, like, I didn't understand what men meant. Only like 25 years.
When he gets back, I'll let him know.
And then in the end of the song, she says it's still 25 years. She's still trying to find her destination. And that's kind of like me, because I've been looking for my destination since I was about 7. Because I didn't understand what my destination was, what my purpose was, why I was born. That's why when we go to those barbecues and stuff, when he talks sometimes, it's very annoying to me. Very annoying. He was talking about Son of David one time. And in it he said, you only have to get down on your knees and ask Jesus what your purpose is. I'm going to stand right there in front of my scooter. I wanted to so badly to get down on the grass on my knees. Say, hey, what is my purpose here? See if I get an answer. I've been only searching all my life to find it out. Still not even close to understanding what it is. I just know I am. And I just know I have to keep doing it until finally one day I get to go. I get to leave. So when people threaten me or whatever, do things, they think they're hurting me. They're not hurting me. As you can say it, it's all been done before. Go for it. Doesn't, it's okay though. Sound tough. Want smoke?
No, Nick gave me a couple of them.
One of these and keep them ones.
Are these brown filters?
No, these are dumb ugly things. That's what I call them. A dumb ugly thing.
Oh.
I hate them because to you when you look at your cigarette, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay? You tell me where the fucking filter is.
Right.
Right? So you might put it in this way and then light it. Well, then you light the fucking filter.
I've done
These
that.
with the fucking brown ones.
You know which end?
You know the fucking filter's right there because you can see it is brown. You damn well know you got it in the wrong way. And besides, I like the stronger ones. I started smoking.
The worst when I burned my lip, you put a cigarette in the wrong way.
I was just 8 years old, and when I was 8 years old, my mother figured out I was smoking, but I was allergic to her menthol cigarettes.
Yeah.
So she bought me a pack of smokes. She takes me in the variety store, on the corner variety store in the country.
Yeah.
And she says to me, alright, well, so what kind do you want? I said, the kind like Tom smokes. That's my brother. Which was Export A. Not Export A plain, with no filter. The next one. The one with the filter. And she bought me a pack of smokes. After that, she just made sure I had smokes. She knew I wasn't going to stop. I was just that kind of kid. I wasn't stubborn. I I wasn't a stubborn, spoiled child, but I had, if it was something I didn't really want, then I really didn't want it. And the one thing I was very clear of, I made sure I don't know how does a baby know? How does a baby know that the father or the mother hates them? Doesn't want anything to do with them. I just don't understand how a baby knows, but
in the wild they just get chased out of the nest.
I didn't know. I just, my mom said I never did like being Art's arms if I ever was.
Want me to come grab one?
Yeah, it's fine. I can just bring it over.
Nice job. Want me to grab the other one for you while you...
No, it's fine.
Got it?
Did you buy the store?
A door?
The store?
Oh. The fuck's in the big bag?
The delivery pop. The delivery
This?
service.
Yeah. Holy crap.
The delivery service, right, that was supposedly bringing my package failed to hold this for me for a minute.
Thank you, Brenda.
No problem.
Coffee.
Oh, I need the pop. So I need to pour it in here. Oh, stop it. What did you do? Shake it?
I think it was just the jiggling from the...
I was trying to fucking move slow.
I'm kidding.
What, you want me to fly over and fucking smoke the fucking car?
And knock over the coffee.
Kidding.
Right?
Kidding, you stupid kid.
Mm.
Mine?
Yeah.
So what do I do about Tony?
Tony, what's to do
Well, I
with
gave him
Tony?
$20 to get me 2 speaker plugs. He said, no problem, I can do it. And it's been like fucking 3 months
Now
now.
let's go back again.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he can get them.
Tony, if he has a seizure, when he lives up with him having the seizures.
So what, do I ask him for my 20 back?
Well,
Or do
no,
I just forget about it?
No. Just ask Tony about it.
Well, I do. I always ask him, hey? I'm always asking him, right? Hey, are those plugs in? Did you get those plugs? Did you order them?
Well, I'll talk to him.
I don't want to ask for my...
I'll talk to him.
Do I ask for my 20 back or what?
He's coming over tomorrow because we got things to talk about. And I'll find out.
Why didn't you set her off and save some power?
I did shut her off.
No, me.
Handcuff, I'm going to go roll a drink.
You would have rolled a joint ahead of time before it came out. How would you know if it was fucking me going over there?
You just couldn't attack me. I got a special knife that I'll give them more of the fucking little cut that they got from my fucking scooter.
Who?
Billy and Tammy. Billy and Tina. Tina sent the cop to tell me to leave her alone. Not leave her alone. I threatened her. I didn't threaten her. She threatened me. There's a difference. That's what I got it on recording. And then my scooter screwed up. Don't tell me Billy didn't do it. And then the third day, she's saying that she didn't touch my scooter. I didn't mention my scooter. Why is she talking about my scooter? That makes her guilty. Guilty as charged. in my book. If you take it back to the old days. And then in the old days, well, you just took it into your own hands. You didn't call for the police. I don't know how many times my sister slammed the door on the police before she told them off, and then she slammed the door. One time she told them, what the do you want? Well, they got called on in a domestic. She goes, yeah, so? She said to him, she says, look, I'll put it to you this way. If I fucking need you, I'll rattle your chain. Till then, fuck off. And she slammed the door on the cops. Went back into the living room. Yep. Just like that.
Is 7-Eleven closed?
Never closes, honey.
I thought they were, yeah, that's what I thought.
No, they never close. They're 24/7.
You're welcome.
The lights go out sometimes. Sir? I'll get them on the way out. Oh, aren't you toughy?
No, I think I thought I was barking at him when I was doing my wahoo. There's this little groundhog I watch on my YouTube, and he always does this. You ever seen groundhogs in the wild? They bark. Ah, wahoo!
It's too late to call Gary now. I have to call. Tomorrow I have to call Gary. I have to find out what's wrong with my Wi-Fi. It's not working.
Nick touched himself as a child.
It just keeps telling me to retry. Check my connection.
You've had Nick look at it?
Check my Wi-Fi. No, because Gary is the only one that knows the... He's the only one that knows the password and all that stuff. So Nick can look at it all he wants, but then he doesn't have the password, so it won't help him. They won't do it. Have to be Gary over. I haven't seen him since he come back off the holidays. And there was no problem in his house.
Mm-hmm.
The best way to listen to Gary's house is to go in my bathroom. If I'm real quiet, there's no noise in the house at all, I can hear all the way through Gary's house. My bathroom's connected to his bathroom, and his living room is right off the bathroom, and the bedroom is off it too, so I can hear it, because his living room and kitchen are together, and then his bedroom's in the front, and then his bathroom and his shower thing and all that is connected to my bathroom. Is at one time when it was the restaurant, there was two bathrooms, men's and a woman's. I have the men's. Gary has the woman's. Yep. Because mine was the men's, and they used it more for storage than they did. They stored pop and whatnot in there.
Yeah.
So they didn't use that bathroom. Everybody just used the one bathroom. And then, see, off in my bathroom, okay, in my bathroom, if you close my bathroom door, Nick, and that shelf is not there, that door that you can see is where the stairs used to be to go down in the basement from the restaurant. But what they did was they put a floor under it, over it. Mm-hmm. You can still see, if you're in the basement, you can still see the stairs. The stairs are still there. That basement is crazy. That basement is crazy. There's
like a dungeon?
No. There's a big hole, and I mean a big hole. That's in the one room, right in the middle. So if you walk through there, one of your legs could fall down.
I think she went and stole that bike.
Your head could have to fall down.
From back there?
Yeah, obviously.
If your leg fell down the hole, it would break your leg. Because, and it goes, I don't know where it goes. I don't know how far it goes. But I know Bob used to talk about he shoved somebody or other down the hole. Yeah. He would shove her down that hole. Shove her down the hole. And you know where that hole is. And then when I went down in the basement, I seen that hole. I wonder if that's the hole we're in.
Yeah. 60 feet deep.
I wonder if there's people under my apartment, under my building.
Mm-hmm. It's highly likely.
All he'd have to do is cut you up and shove one part of you down at a time. Mm-hmm. And Bob was the kind of guy that he didn't care. He had no feelings or emotions. When he used to go on a run, right? If you seen him, looked at him, his eyes looked like they were scooped right out of his eyeballs. It was like he had no eyeball, like his eyes were scooped out. First time I seen him like that, I told him, I said, "Oh my God, Bob, you're scaring me to death. Where the fuck are your eyes?" He said, where's someone's home? I said, in the store. Tell her I want her. I said, well, don't stick your head back out again, please. You're scaring me. It's very scary. Oh, shut up. He says, I've been on a run. He said, well, I wouldn't go on too many of them, boy. Not if that's what happens to your eyeballs. I said, what's wrong with my eyeballs? I said, it looks like somebody scooped them out. That's what it looks like. They're so dark that they look like somebody scooped them out.
Ooh. Spooky.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say. That's what I mean. That's why I told him don't go on too many of those runs. So I don't think you should go on them anymore. I'm the one that convinced him to leave the apartment. To leave everything. Like still get pick up get the rent and all that stuff for the apartments, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't have to be in Welland for that to happen.
Mm-hmm. Direct deposit.
So I said, why don't you got a fucking mansion, boy? Why don't fuck aren't you living where your mansion is? Go live in your mansion. Because I've been there. I had been there. And I mean, gorgeous. When you went upstairs, you could either go up this way, or you could go up this way. It was like, fucking amazing. You could see where the gold was around each of the tiles that were on the wall. Or I don't know if they were tiles, but I'm just saying, like, you can see the gold. Real, actual gold. This fucking guy was a millionaire at 16. He made his first $1 million when he was 16. Yeah.
Sounds like a hell of a guy.
He is fucking amazing. Most people are scared of him, but I'm not. People tried to convince him that I was doing cocaine. So...
That's crazy.
So the first time, he says to me, calls me into the... Where were we? Showroom of where Allison lives. Says to me, I'm gonna do a piss test on you. I said, fucking what? Marijuana? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna fail, ass. You know I do marijuana. I said, no. He says, for cocaine. I said, yeah, okay. Right.
Like I could afford that.
Right? I said, no problem. He said, she's gonna go with you. I said, no, she's not gonna go with me. You want me to piss test? You're gonna stand there, ass, and watch me piss. You're the one who wants my piss. So, I made him stand there. So then, he takes the test. Well, the test comes out like fucking so negative that it couldn't go any more negative. Right? That there wasn't not one bit in
wow,
my,
that was weird.
Two guys got into that system.
Two guys got into that car, but one guy was laying down when they drove off. There was only one guy sitting
because
up.
he doesn't want to be seen in the car.
With the other guy,
yeah. They're going on the back streets.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's because he don't want to be seen. He's probably on the. He's probably there. Probably is a warrant for him. I gotta go hunt Jimmy down and make sure he turned himself in. He's living with Michelle, so it shouldn't be hard to find him.
I like Jimmy.
Well, he's my little Jimmy. I couldn't believe it when they kept saying to me, Jimmy Adams. Well, that my stereo. And,
there she is. She came back to meet her friends. See the three girls? All four of them are together.
Oh.
So the one in the red told her three friends, I'm gonna go see if there's a bike out front. And she went down, and sure enough, whatever bike it was, she grabbed and fucked off home. Yeah, and then she came back and met him. That's funny.
Yeah. So then that went away for a while. Nobody was blaming me or nothing like that, or saying anything about that I was doing it, right?
Accusations.
So then, all of a sudden I'm getting blamed again. So now he's sitting at my table and he's mixing it, packaging it. So, he says to me, come here. Excuse me? I'm not one of your fucking, whatever you want to call it. Say that nicer. Or I'm not coming over there.
Well.
He said, come over here, Brenda. Alright. Good enough. I walk over to where he is. What do you want? Like, I can't figure this out, right? Because Bob's a big scary guy, and he's with this other girl that's not really very good at it. So he says to me, stick out your tongue. I said, why do I want to do that? He said, because I said so. I said, I said, I guess you're being serious. He said, yes, I am. Stick out your tongue. I said, all right. So I stuck out my tongue. Well, he put a dab of the pure Coke, not mixed, on my tongue. And my face turned instantly. Oh my fucking God. And I said it to him. Why? What is that? Why did you do that? What the fuck? Why would you do that to me? He said, because I'm testing you to see if you like Coke. And you obviously don't. I said, no, I don't, you fucking cocksucker. No, I don't at all. He said, put your tongue under warm water, he says, and stop fucking whining. He said, everybody in this room, I'm telling you right now, next one he tells me she's doing fucking Coke, I'm gonna punch you in the head. I'm gonna be more than that, I'm gonna fucking hurt you. And he said, and I'm looking at the one I'm talking to, I am gonna fucking hurt you more than I've ever hurt you before. And he used to hurt her big time for stealing it. And she kept saying that it was me. It was me.
Can I get a light?
Yeah. That's what she kept telling me. Telling them it was me.
Oh. Never mind. I got one.
I can't find my lighter. I guess put it in my purse. Yep, I did. Yeah, she tell him it was me. He found out in a big friggin' hurry, and I did not like that shit. Fucking giving me that shit, you asshole. It tastes like shit. It does.
What's a train horn?
That train always does that. It's by
Where's
my
the train?
house.
Oh, way out by the
It's by my house.
Yeah.
You know where the train tracks are?
No, not that one. That's main line. That's just a little feeder line for the old factories. The only ones they have there are the little factory engines. That's a big engine.
That's a big train.
Yeah.
I know they go right down the tracks where we go through to go to No Frills.
I know they have those that
And I
switch yard up
always
there.
hear that train. I always hear the trains.
Up by Ontario, they have that
One of
switch
these
yard.
days, I'm really
There's a whole
gonna
bunch
do
of
it. I know I'm old and I'll probably fall on my head, get hurt. But one of these days, I'm gonna try and hop on a train. And now that there's this, I'm really gonna start being the tightwad with my money.
Jumping trains.
You know, because I'm gonna go on a train ride. I'm going to go on the I'm going to go on the train ride that goes through the mountains.
That's a good one.
And you get to see all kinds of things. When you stop at different, the train will stop at some places, so you can get off the train and go to see what's around. It's usually they stop where there's a place where they sell antiques and stuff, like they have down at Seaway Mall.
Mm-hmm.
When they have the vegetables and all that
market,
stuff. Yeah, the market. Yeah, they'd stop places like that, or souvenirs. Just states that you'd been to that place.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly though, the train just keeps going. I may have two different rides mixed up, but
Well, I thought that
the
was
other
you
night.
walking down there.
Do you
Remember?
know him?
He was here the other night.
Oh, no, it takes me a while
I
to
seen you go
get
down the
used to.
path over there, maybe yesterday. And he was going somewhere.
It takes me a
Oh.
while.
Yeah, you were telling it, yeah.
It takes me a while to get to know
I
people.
yelled at you, but you didn't.
I was like, yeah.
Just hanging out. Yeah.
When I got my dad's money,
I thought
we went
I heard
to, we went
someone
to the
calling my
Seaway
name.
Mall,
Or saying hey to me. I was like,
and
huh.
we were
I didn't
looking
know.
at some stuff. Bruno took me to where he bought his one necklace,
Mhm.
the skull, and I got this necklace
What?
here, right?
Mhm.
I got this necklace here when I was there. It's one of the things I bought, and I can't remember how much it cost, but I didn't want to take it off. I said, can't you just put it on the chart that it's
I slept the whole
that
day.
it's a chain with a butterfly on it? No, it has to come off.
I've been
And,
here for
and then
2
she
days.
goes, you have to take your earrings
Yeah.
out.
I don't know.
She says, I said I don't have any
What?
earrings, and
Smoke more weed, that's all.
she looks at this here, right? She goes, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in the
She
same
looks at
spot
this
like
one,
last
and
time.
She goes,
Sweet.
that's different. What happened?
Me?
And I said, nothing. I was born like that.
Alright.
Born like that. Why would you ever do that when you're like?
Oh, we're going back
Never
to
seen
sleep.
that.
Mhm.
What?
I said,
Okay,
oh.
get away from it.
I said, my family doctor back then
You-
said it was
You need
because
one
I
or no?
devoured my twin. That's what they said. It was one of the marks on me
Huh?
that there should be two.
Who?
Mhm.
Ooh.
So there's like, that's why like there's two here.
Oh.
Oh, got a fight.
Awesome. Coffeeana show.
He's a little freaky.
He's high on something.
Who?
Oh, you can tell by the way he's swinging around.
That's her boyfriend for 5 years, so.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was some punk guy that she just met, so that was gonna help her, but I think that's gonna look at this and.
Well, why is she with him if she has a guy that she was with for 5 years?
No, that's her. That's
No,
the
that's
guy
him.
that.
That's
her
a 5-year
boyfriend.
couple. That's a 5-year couple, yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they fight for 5 years.
Just a minor.
Well, you know what? You fight it.
That's not
But
helpful.
I'm sorry, when I was with my husband, me and my husband fought in the house, and we didn't fight actually, we talked. Because if either one of us got
I
heated
didn't
up,
tattoo of myself
we're
today.
gonna start,
sore.
you know, we'd say, there's not money to break up, I can't do this right now. So we'd leave it, and we discuss that another time.
I like that jersey.
And if it was never something that was not really important, it wasn't that important, we just usually just let it go. But when we were out in public, you never knew if there was something wrong between us, that we acted like everything was normal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got in the home or in the truck and we were alone. Yep, then things were set. But it was like in talk. Like, okay, I didn't really appreciate that. Why did you do that?
Did you see the article in the paper about the big bust?
And I'd give him a chance to explain himself. I only punched him in the face once. When he said, can we get rid of the children? What would you do? You finally got yourself a daughter after all that time. Because your first daughter? Because you didn't protect her? Or couldn't protect her? The doctor's trying to convince me that it's because
Where?
I couldn't.
You're in town?
It's not because I didn't. There was nothing I could have done to protect her.
Yeah.
I think there was another one.
Oh, yeah?
Because they went to court,
I'm not sure.
and it was a closed courtroom.
In broad daylight, too.
It was not publicized at all.
Mhm.
He was sentenced to 5 years, and
Wait a minute. There was
when
another
he got out, he couldn't live
Good
in the
thing I
same
wasn't
town
there.
as me. He had to live in
What?
a different town. And he also said to him, if she wants to be evil, she can move to every town that you move to, and you have to move to a new town, not her. That's for the rest of your life. He did the 5 years for Catherine. I still spent 6 months in the psych ward.
Yeah, all the lights went out.
McMaster Hospital.
It did that earlier too. Oh yeah, I saw that. Probably needed something to sit on or
They
something.
did that to me earlier. I was sitting in the front trying to put gas in my buddy's dirt bike. Oh, that's been out.
So when those lights go out like that, does that mean the pumps go out too?
Yeah,
Ah, okay. So he's got to wait till they come back on.
But people that are pumping gas get lucky because the pumps reset themselves and then they go back down to zero.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I removed my son from it. I put him somewhere else. I just gave them money.
So they're in total darkness back there.
I will feel also like that. Eh? I will feel also like that.
Oh, there they go.
This is my favorite camouflage photo.
When I was still able to get out,
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't being so possessive,
I'll show it to you.
not letting
So I
me
did.
out of his sight.
Yeah, on this side right here. I'll show it to you.
That was his mistake. Well, I can say I had one step ahead of him
Mm-hmm.
as far as my baby was concerned. I just put him with a friend of mine that he wouldn't know. He would never be able to find out who or where.
I got one of these ones where it
I was
says,
too afraid of it.
my very first Father's Day gift.
I just never knew what he was gonna do, or how he was gonna be, how he's gonna act.
At any given moment.
Yep, on any given day. It was like living with Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, they're cool. I like them.
Yep, Jekyll and Hyde.
Each side is a different color.
It's like the medical term is bipolar.
No, I don't think he was more than that. He was sadistic.
Nick, you're gonna hurt yourself.
He enjoyed other people's pain.
Cool, eh?
He liked torturing me.
Sick.
They keep me, those things, or they keep me from visually picking my hangnails off and stuff. I like those things. They do me very well. They're actually, the metal ones, the heavy duty ones, been so much better than that, and they're just amazing.
But I made it out. I've been shot at. He cleaned the gun. Polished it all up. The shotgun. He made me sit on the bed.
Didn't you like cook his meals and shit?
No.
Oh. I would have fucking poisoned him.
No,
Didn't you
I
make his
couldn't.
coffees?
No, he was. No. He was putting it in my food with him. Not the other way around.
But once I found out.
Oh, well, yeah, because...
Hey, you want to pull on this?
Yeah, of course.
See
Just a
this-
little
see
bit.
this?
This is the tattoo I gave myself today. This is just a stencil. It's on this
this?
side. I can show you later.
I never let go of it. I would never let go of it.
But it's in, I wrote it in French.
Whatever I was drinking, I never let go of it.
Can't
And I didn't eat any of it. Tried not to eat any of the food. But, you know, starvation is starvation, right?
Mhm.
per pound. Now he's only selling
I'd have
ounces
to take
for
the
$3.
chance that I wouldn't be
Still a
all
good deal,
fucked
but-
up after while I was
It's
by the
not going to $4 pound.
time I ate it, I was fucked up.
Mhm.
Still really good.
He got tired of that game too, so he played a new game that stick him down his throat.
Being creative is one of
You're a rabbit chaser or
my
what's
greatest pleasures in life. I like these books with the positive sayings in them. I really like the swear word coloring books. They're pretty funny. Some of them are really hilarious. I like them.
I knew sooner got away from him because Leonard got me out of there,
Oh shit, she's all high. Look at us.
right?
Wandering through the pumps.
What is it?
I don't know. Don't look.
I have to look, I want to watch her.
Oh, okay.
I want to watch how fucked up she is. Why she got a flashlight?
She's smart.
I guess so.
Here, brother.
She's obviously smart. She's carrying a flashlight.
Yeah, she wasn't
When the lights went out, she was prepared.
I gotta try to get it.
When the lights went out, she was prepared.
She's been up one side, down there.
Here. Brenda. Thanks, man.
Why is it going into her? Like, what's this?
He's intercepting her so she doesn't come here. He's intercepting her so she doesn't come over here. That's good of him. Good thing. Good job.
He's smart.
Hey, I just realized. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks for reminding me. Hey, where's my banana? Where's my banana?
I don't know. That sounds like a trick question.
Ask for a
I do not
banana.
feel a sharp pain.
Ask for a banana.
I didn't see no bananas there.
Oh, right by the coffee. I told
Yeah, I
you.
was right by it.
They might not have had any. Plus, you were there. They probably got them in the morning. You really want a banana from yesterday morning?
Well, no, but I
They probably get them every morning.
I wanted a piece of fruit. I gotta start taking care of myself. I'm gonna ask that,
As she unpacks the Twinkie.
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna ask that
Is he coming back?
If he left his stuff, I assume he is, yeah. That's a good looking crew you got there.
I'm gonna ask that doctor if,
I like the little black and white one. Look at him. He's so cute.
Thank you. I find my dog's harness.
I think one of them's a Pekingese. What's the one? The little Shih Tzu. Beautiful dogs.
They're
Oh, look at
kept-
the ears.
Let's see, they're kept good. They got good owners.
Yeah, yeah. Well loved.
Yeah.
I seen Sue one time and she was all fucked up, and she had the baby dog with her, and I said, yeah, you're a bang up fucking owner, man. Say I can't fucking own a dog. I said, look at you, man, you're fucked up. Can't even fucking stand up half the fucking time, and you're falling fucking over, and you got that poor dog with you.
He's gonna go on the nod with it, and
I
the
said,
dog will
what?
get run over.
I said, yeah. I said, what are you gonna fucking do if you fucking, the dog gets away from you, or, you know, fucking, what do you think? Like, you're fucked. You're not a fucking good dog owner. If I had my way, I'd have that fucking dog removed from you. I don't know what, I was coming down this way with my scooter.
With this one?
No, this one. And she come down that way, and she was laughing at me. Right? And I said, what the fuck are you laughing at? And is that supposed to mean? I'm just gonna go see fucking Jimmy.
That's the guy who got his bike stolen. That was the same one that came out, biked around in a circle and he rode off. One of those girls knew that his bike was there and came over and grabbed it.
Okay. That's a little much.
We ain't helping him out.
You just go in there.
Because how could we? Cameras around. Right?
That was someone who knew us.
Wow.
What?
They were saying bye to the car.
You got cameras there. You'll see. You'll see if you took it. What you see on the cameras you took it? Your cameras?
They weren't recording. They don't record.
Why?
Because I gave access to a bunch of people, and one of them fucked up my hard drive. They formatted
Again?
it. Yeah. Well, no, that was way back when. That was way back when, and I just haven't got it fixed.
So you can't see what's going on in the
No, I
hallway.
can see. I just can't record it.
Oh, okay. You'd have to be there to see it.
Yeah, I can record it off my phone,
Where's
off the
Tam?
monitor.
Is she in bed?
Yeah. No, she was watching SCP files.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm kind of like listening right now about my Wi-Fi on my TV because I can't watch my true crime shit and stuff. If there's any updates, if there's any updates on the cases, right? I want to see them. When we leave, you can put the boys on with you. Don't try to figure it out. Just when we're leaving, you're gonna pick them up and put them over there. On your bottom of your feet. Excuse me. And these things have to be charged tonight. They didn't get charged last night because you didn't even know where you were.
Oh, it's way too
Last night is when I came. Good thing you went home because last night I could have taken advantage of you. Just like the fucking city thinks I have. They've got me mixed up with all of them. I'm the one that's not using you or hurting you. Treat him like he's my kid. Fucking not like anything else. Treat him the same way I would treat my own kid. If he was my son, one of my sons.
Here's the thing is I have to
ask Jared if you ever meet him. Ask Jared. He'll tell you some things about me. He'll tell you that that's how I got all their back to school stuff, was I stole it. He'll tell you straight out that's what I did. Jared don't hold nothing back. He's worse than me. He's a me, but he's worse than me when it comes to his mouth. He doesn't hold back. Like he had dinner at at Joey's. The fuck? It's like Pied Piper.
Yeah.
With all the little rats. Yeah, but I did have fun. I went on my own run. It was fun. Well, it lasted. Old now. I can smoke pot. I have cancer. Oops, I said that stupid word. Word you don't speak. Anybody looks at me, they're actually looking at me. You can see my, what did he call it? My peach. No. Was it a pear? Is that what Jules called it, a pear? No, it was,
No, it wasn't.
It was pear-shaped. Who was it?
Tracy, I think.
No. Tracy hasn't even seen it.
Or Sally.
No, Sally didn't say nothing about it either. It was a guy that said it, not a girl. I'm pretty sure it was either Jules or him that said, mine looks like, and it was Jules. It was Jules. Jules said, mine looks like. Really hard to miss peach sticking out of someone's neck, right? And it was weird too, because Shelly was there at my house, and she had done my hair. And he wasn't there then. There was a little bump there, but not like this. No, she said you didn't even see anything. The day before, she did my hair. And then when she came back the following day, that's what she came back to. It was kind of like I went to bed. When I went to bed, and when I woke up, it was there. No, it was there before that, remember? Because we came home, and I did what I always do with my braids. I always go like this. Like this with my braid, Dwayne. To put it like this. I'm caught to sleep, right? So they're not bothering me.
Out of the way?
Out of the way, yeah. And that's when I felt the love. And I went, what the fuck? So I put my head back up, and I felt my neck, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So Nick took pictures of it. I said, what the fuck? I did it.
It's funny, that guy who had his bike stolen, he's probably heading over to the same place those 4 chicks are hanging out. Might even get his bike back. That'd be funny.
It is. He said it's mine's the same there.
He shows up to the same meth party and there's his bike.
Isn't that the guy that fucking Sue buys it from?
I don't know.
Wasn't he the one that where you see all of them going into?
I think so, yeah. One of them, yeah. None of my business.
Well, he's not in a very good mood at the moment. But
Oh, I think he's feeling better. It was Buddy, we went to get him high. That's what it looked like to me.
well, why doesn't he just get high at home? He's got the shit. If that's the same guy, where's red.
I think he's just a runner. I don't think he's actually a dealer.
Junkie Sue. She's no longer redheaded Sue to me. She's Junkie Sue. Nope, crackhead. Nope, yeah, crackhead Sue. Every time I see her, I go, oh, look who it is. Crackhead Sue. She made me laugh at me right now. So maybe that's the reason for whatever laughing at me. Maybe it's her way of trying to get around the fact that I called her, oh, look who it is, crackhead Sue. Doesn't matter where I see her, when I see her, call her crackhead Sue. Even at the fucking church, I called her crackhead Sue. Oh, look who it is, crackhead Sue. Beyond the streets it was. Yeah, beyond the streets. And he come over and he said, he was going on between her and me, about the dog and everything, about fucking crazy shit, being a crackhead. I let her have it. Right
What?
at the market, right? About what happened over the dog, over the puppies. And, I was kept calling her crackhead. I was getting, like, yes, maybe I think from Mike, it was getting a little out of control. So he asked me to stop. I said, okay, I'll stop. But she's still fucking crackhead, so. And fucking crazy to boot. And that's the last I'll say, okay? And I didn't say any more to her the rest of the time. But before she was leaving, I said, see you later, crackhead Sue.
I just ignore her.
I can't. I just can't. Because I'm waiting or hoping to attack me. Just so I can fucking go put her in fucking jail for fucking assault. When I didn't do anything just let her fucking beat on me and I'm fucking like this and she's beating on me.
Well, yeah, but I explained that to you before. You can't goad someone into attacking you and then beat them up.
No, I'm not gonna beat her up.
That's a crime.
No, I'm not gonna beat her up. I'm gonna let her beat me up.
Still not
You
good.
see? No, yeah, it'll be fine. Because see then, that way, right? She's attacking me, but I'm just trying to like tell her like, please stop, don't do that. And she's still hitting me. And there's witnesses that I didn't strike her at all. But she kept hitting me. Then the cops are gonna take her to the station, and then she's gonna be processed, and then I'm gonna lay assault charges on her. And she's gonna go away for a little while. Again. That's why I want her to come at me. I'm not gonna play, I don't know what to do. I'm an elderly lady, a problem. She's attacking me. Oh wow, there's a lot of fighting going on here tonight. My goodness. A lot of unhappy people in this town right now. doctor said, you got any questions? The ER doctor? Got any questions? Nope. Says, do you need anything for pain? Nope. Got some. Right now, it hurts. It hurts right into my collarbone. It's not just my neck, it hurts into my collarbone. But I just think the pain goes from the thing here, and it affects my collarbone. Not that it's in my collarbone. It just feels to me like it's my collarbone sometimes that takes the brunt of it, of the pain. A lot of it's just because I shouldn't stretch my neck this way, because it hurts. Sometimes coughing hurts. Sometimes inhaling a cigarette, but it still tastes real fucking good. So I just think I'm gonna keep doing it for a while yet. I'm not ready to. When I am, I'll let you know.
It's definitely something you could think about.
Well, my sponsor doesn't like me anymore. And he won't stop. But I still got all the stuff I said I was gonna get. And I didn't get it. I didn't pay for any of it. Well, I did pay for the box of the things that are like a cigarette, but they're not. It's for when you really want a cigarette, you want the action. And the other ones my doctor gave them to me. He's a very funny man. I was there to see him, and he said, before you go, he said, stay up the front. He said, don't leave for a minute. Okay. He hands me this bag, this plastic bag. He said, I thought you could use this. So I looked in the bag. I said, yeah, maybe.
Let me have another smoke.
And I closed the bag.
And
then when I got out to my scooter, I looked inside the bag. I said, oh, that's too funny, Doc. That's how I got all the patches and the gum. Gave me 10 boxes of it. 10 boxes of them. There's 2 patches in each box. I said, trying to give me a hint. Yep. So he just thought maybe you could use them. If not, well, it's okay.
If I know egos, those kids are heading off to go get their friends.
The first thing that's the very first thing that...
There's a cop at the intersection.
Whoa, who's lighting up that person's house?
Oh, it's just at the gas pumps. Can you imagine living there?
That's terrible.
Yeah, 2 lanes of gas pumps lighting up.
Holy shit.
Every night, all night.
I gotta come here when I get some money. I'm gonna go to Papa's. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get my usual fries and gravy, my burger. But I might want to get something else too. That's not how you save money, Brenda. Anyway, what I was telling you about the delivery service, right? They said that back to Mr. Marty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because our failure to deliver,
Mm-hmm.
I put back, no shit, asshole. That was my comment back to him, no shit, asshole. So he tried to put it in my account. Well, I have a fraud thing on my account. And, you can't really get past it.
Mm-hmm.
And they refused it. They refused for him to put it in my account, which I knew they would do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I told him, I said, I'm done playing this fucking stupid game. I said, just put it in a fucking envelope, fucking put my address on it, and send it to me. I'm fucking sick of playing this game. So take it to the fucking bank and do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? My fucking brother's wife sent my $18,000 check in the mail with just an envelope with my address on it and their address on it.
Not even double envelope it?
Regular postage.
Jesus.
Yeah, came in the mailbox. Couldn't fucking believe it.
On the plus side, that's probably tax-free.
Probably no insurance on it, no nothing. And just sent $18,000, you know, just in a regular envelope. But she had a lot of stuff on her mind, and she has her own problems. So, and she's going blind. She's still waiting for her dog. The kids have, her kids have made it so that she can get around and do things, still do things. And my brother was having cancer. He was having prostate cancer.
Ooh, that's not good.
But anyway, my brother was having his bladder removed and something else removed. His bladder, he'll now pee in a bag.
Ooh. Catheter.
But it was that, or he had 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
It would give him more time. It would give him more time with Bev. To still help Bev. He's just concerned about Bev.
Mm-hmm.
I know my brother. My brother loved you. He fully loved you. My brother took me everywhere he went. He taught me, man, everything. He taught me the best way to kick a man. You have to kick a man in the nuts to get away. He taught me the best way. The way that it made it count.
Mm-hmm.
Just where you had to hit a guy. Dumb, you're nuts. But it works. It'll put a fucking man to the ground fucking instantly. A lot of girls, like, if they're gonna do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll kick the guy in the dick, or they'll kick him in the balls, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not where you kick them, right? You kick them right in between where their dick and their balls meet.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you kick them.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you get both their dick and their butts. Okay?
Alright.
They're really fucking hurting. I did it to Art. And it did. It put him right to the fucking ground. Right on, like, cause there was, like, when you come in our back door.
Yeah.
There was, like a platform. And then there was, like, 3 or 4 steps up. Right? Or you can go down to the basement. Well, Art did go down the basement.
Yeah.
But he didn't walk down. He fell down. Down, down, down. Till he got to the bottom. Where I walked down. Not him. But anyway, yeah, when I kicked him there, and I did it with my knee, and I had that big, at that time I had the big fucking brace on, right? Like there was the brace went here, and it went up here.
Oh, with the iron,
around my knee,
the metal
yeah,
thing?
oh yeah.
I've seen those.
So they're not very nice to get hit with.
No.
And that's what I did to him between his legs.
Just once?
It put him right to the fucking ground, man. Boom. And I grabbed him by his ears. And I brought my knee back up again and I hit him right here. Split his head. And then I threw him down the basement stairs.
Again?
No, I just threw him down one set of stairs, down to the basement, where my mother was. But my mother was deaf. So, she didn't hear anything, goddamn thing, right?
Probably felt it though.
No, she didn't. No, she was paying attention to her hockey. She didn't she just all of a sudden looked over and she seen that I was kicking and stomping my father. And she came over and she said she yelled at me and she yelled at me. I didn't stop, I just kept right on going. It was like I didn't even hear her. And then she said, "You're gonna kill him," and I stopped, and I looked right at her, and I said, "That's the point."
That's the way.
Right? And I was gonna go back to kicking him and stomping him, right? And so my mom grabbed a hold of me, threw me over on the couch. Stay right there.
Stay.
Or she went to my father. And then she had to call for an ambulance. They came to my father. That's when I got put into the group home. Because it wasn't safe.
Someone broke down.
It wasn't safe for me and her to be in the same house.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't worried about my safety, they were worried about his. I put him in ICU for like 3 days before he went to a regular ward.
That's decent.
Yeah. Well, then he'll never fucking touch me again. All of a sudden he wanted to play daddy. Go fuck yourself. Especially when there was a court order that he was not to have anything to say to me, or he didn't have anything to do with the decisions that were made for me.
Mm-hmm.
Only my mother and my probation officer did. And I had permission to be out till 11, but my curfew was 10. And I guess I came home about 10:15. So I'm in early for my curfew, right? I had a note on me in case we got stopped, right? But he just come up from the living room and come to the top of the stairs and then he was gone. gonna tell me I'm late. I said, I'm not late.
But you were early.
Yeah, I was. And he didn't even have anything to say about it anyway. And so I told him, I said I'm early and it's none of your fucking business. So I said, go back in the living room, stick your face back in the newspaper and shut up.
No, it's a Nanya.
And with that, he come down a few stairs. And then he came down a few more stairs. And then he took a swing at me and hit me. I said, oh, you want to fucking hit me, do you? Really? Alright. He took a swing at me. I took a swing at him. He ducked like a chicken. So that made me angry because I hit the railing. And so it was just on from there. It's the same as here when the cops came because it was because it was a 911 call of possible suicide. I had to let them in. There was 3 of them. So I said to them, okay, you can come in. I said, but I'm going to tell you one thing. In the fucking mood I'm in right now, the state I'm in, I only want to ask for one thing. Don't touch me. Fattest one, what do you do? Touch me.
No.
I went to get up. The cat got up on the counter, so I knew I had to put food in there. So I just got up. I was going to do it, right? I didn't figure there's any problem in that. As soon as I stood up, the stupid fat one pushes me back down in the chair. Well, I got up off the fucking chair, and I fucking pushed him. I said, what fucking part? Don't fucking touch me. Didn't you understand, fatso? And then it was on. I made a fucking mess in my house. My fucking chairs and my dining room, my table went towards the stove.
Everything the kid did.
Oh yeah, it took them. It took all 3 of them. They tried 3 times to put me in handcuffs, and it wasn't happening. I got away from them every fucking time. They told me I was wiry. Might be fucking small, but don't fuck with her. That's what he told me. That's what the young cop told me that was sitting at the door when I was sitting in the room in the fucking Wetland Hospital. In the quarantine room, or whatever the fuck they call it, the observation room, or whatever the fuck they want to call it, where they put you in your psycho. I called them duck coffee, drinking, munching coffee, good for nothing. Oh, I called them all kinds of names. Mostly it was coffee, donut munching, coffee drinking. Assholes. Right? Oh yeah, it was fun. It was fun trip. It took all 3 of them. Because I had shoulder surgery.
Yeah, I'm well known around here.
It had been a while, right? But I told them about my shoulder when they got me on the ground, on the floor. Well, that's all the furniture got moved because they had me on the floor, right? trying to put the handcuffs on me. And,
Excuse me? I'm well known over here.
No, you're known. I'm well known.
so then,
No, I'm talking about.
the young cop,
I know.
I know other
You
people.
waved to him and he honked. Yeah.
Yeah.
the
You're
young,
known.
the young kid,
I'm well known.
eh, Dwayne, the young
You're
skinny,
known? A lot more people know me.
Dwayne,
Sir, I'm well known. You're
Wait.
known. Yeah.
the guy, the younger later one,
I moved
sat on
here
my
since,
shoulders,
Here you're
7.
known.
eh,
Yeah.
sat on my shoulders.
So people will know me.
Listen,
Yeah.
the cop, the younger cop, the smaller one, he sat
I
on my
guarantee you
shoulders.
more people know me than
And
you.
the other one sat on my pretty much on my backside to
I have
hold me
over
on the floor,
10,000
still
friends.
flat on the floor. And the big cop put me in handcuffs.
I got
right?
500,000.
So then they stood me up, right?
Mm.
And I said, yeah. I said, I figured you'd take the fucking lightest job, you fat fuck.
The easiest route.
Oh yeah, I called him fat fuck the whole fucking time. Never called him anything but fat fuck. You need to lose some fucking weight, you fat fuck. I didn't know they made uniforms that fucking big.
Who have you ever caught? Right? Who the hell do you catch?
Why do you think the cops always ask me
No,
if it's like a domestic thing and I'm outside? They'll ask me if I'm carrying. You carrying, Brenda? Why? But no, I'm not. Yeah, they know already here in Wetland. I'll bet you 10 to 1 they contact the Hamilton Police Department. I'm well known there. I'm well known for going in and kicking their asses too.
Hmm.
This one cop in Hamilton is, again, fat cop. I'm talking to the other cop in the cruiser that he's got my kid in the back.
He had your
Jared.
kid in the back?
He had Jared in the back of his cruiser. And he was telling me what was going on, right? Before he was gonna release Jared to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this other cruiser on the other side of the street comes flying up, stops. And of course, this big, fat, ugly fucking cop gets out, comes over, says to me, my kid was the worst little bastard up there. Excuse me? What'd you call my kid? Who the fuck gives you the right to call my kid a bastard?
You called him by name.
Right?
You like totally meant your kid, right?
I said, wow, man. I said, if I was you, right now, because I'm talking to him, not you. He's the one with my kid in the cruiser. So it's none of your business. So if I was you, I would go walk back across the street, get in your cruiser, and fuck off before I have your job. So he's in the station. I've gone home with Jared. He's in the station and he's talking about this woman, and he mentions Jared's name and the fact of what I said to him. So Visser comes out of the office now because he's a sergeant, right? I knew him from the time I was a kid, right? Basically since I was about 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he comes out of the office and he says to the guy, what did you say to her? And he told him what he was about to tell him what he said. And he said, oh. He said, here she comes. There's gonna be a problem here.
Look out.
And I went in the office and I said to him, what gives you the right to call my child a name other than his name that I gave him at birth? He has a father. Okay? So don't call him a bastard. Visser looks at him, he goes, did you call her child a bastard? He goes, well, yeah, I did. And I said
Wow.
he was the worst bastard there. Visser says to him, wow, you're suspended.
Yeah.
Further notice, he says, no pay.
Yeah.
He says, I said, yeah. He said, see, didn't I tell you, fat boy, I'd have your job? You're lucky. I'm going to let you keep your fucking job. But you are going to be gone for a while. Next time you think about calling somebody's kid a bastard or a name, you better think about what just happened here today. Christopher says you pissed off the wrong girl. He said she don't take no shit from nobody. He said she didn't take no shit from me when I used to just be running around in a regular fucking cop car. He said I told her kid to sit on he said he pulled in the parking lot. And I told Jarrett not to go in the parking lot with his bike while Visser's in the parking lot. Jarrett didn't listen to me. He went riding his bike out on the parking lot. So I took Jarrett's plastic bat and I went over and I cracked him in the seat and the butt. Right? And I said, didn't I tell you to stay out of the parking lot? You didn't hear me say that? He says, yeah. I said, but you just decided anyway. So get the hell to the house. Visser says over the loudspeaker, child abuse, woman crazy with a bat, with a plastic bat. So I walked over to the car. I said, I'll show you abuse. And I hit him with the bat. I'll show you abuse.
With a plastic bat?
Yeah, I hit the cop with Visser with the bat. Plastic bat. I said, I'll show you abuse. Sorry, he says. I said, yeah, you want to be sorry. I had a history with Visser. He was the cop that came up to me when I was sitting in the park smoking a joint. And I didn't even put it out. I just kept on smoking it while he was walking towards me. He said, when you see a cop coming towards you, you should put that out, because they could arrest you. He said, yeah, so do your fucking job, arrest me then. He said, that, wow. He said, don't you have an attitude? Honey, I said, you ain't seen nothing. Because by the time I moved to Hamilton, to the city, I was wild. After I'd been in the city for a bit. First thing I wanted to find was a dealer. That's the first thing I wanted to find was a dealer.
Yeah, I think that's what everyone does in a new place.
Not at 11.
Yeah.
Not usually at 11. This colored guy sat down beside me in the park. He said, who the hell are you? And what the hell do you want?
In April.
He said nothing. He said, I don't want anything. He said, but he says, I do see you sitting here. And he said, you're just a young girl. He said, I see you sitting here, but he said, you don't look very happy. I said, well, I'm not very fucking happy. I need to smoke a joint. He He said, oh, I see. Okay. So he lights up a joint.
Here's Red. Hey,
After
Red.
we smoke the joint, he says to me, stay here. So I stayed there. He comes back with his baggie, with
How's
his
it
baggie
going?
of weed, right? It's all loose weed, right?
Mhm.
I said to him, he gives it to me. I said, that's nice.
Oh,
What am I
good
supposed
thing.
to do with it?
Mhm.
He said, well, you roll it and
Roll
you
some
smoke
up.
it.
Mhm.
I said, I'm 11 years old. Do you think I know how to fucking roll?
I have a question for
He
you.
says, well, excuse me. So then he goes back to the house. And he comes back. And it's all rolled up. He said, now, you happy? I said, very good. And after that, he was my dealer. And he was my dealer right up until I left the city.
Ever since.
Yeah, right up until I went and bought my last bag of weed from him before I was leaving. He said, so were you moving again? He said, Welland. And I said, yeah, that's where I'm moving. I said, I'm moving to Welland. He said, oh, he said, drug capital. He said, you'll fit in there just fine. I said, shut up. One time I talked him into taking out his hair out of his dreadlocks.
Mhm.
His wife could always put them back in, right? His hair, I swear to God, you could just see the bottom of his face. You couldn't, he was gone, like,
Mhm.
his hair was so huge, all the way around there. Then he told his wife, she have to put it back in. It takes her almost 2 days to put his hair back in the dreadlocks.
Shit.
Yeah.
It'll work, but you gotta remember what.
Dreadlocks are a lot of work. But I love the dreadlocks.
Yeah. It'll work. It is a universal charger, but what you gotta do is take this number, the model number, and
Timbits.
find out
Yummy.
what's in that pack of
I could
model
go
numbers
get Timbits.
and what your
Oh,
scooter
I have
is.
to
It'll
go
tell you what
to,
your scooter will take, and if
I
it's
have
in
to
within
go all
that
the
pack,
way to,
it'll be fine. But it's a universal one, so
So we find anyway?
it should be fine. Should be within
I'd
the
have
range.
I'd have to
You're
go
not
all the
gonna-
way to
But
the one
just
at
make
Selfridge.
just make sure
Yeah.
you don't
Or-
overcharge it.
Selfridge? No.
I'll
Prince
go.
Charles.
I'll go
Prince
roll the
Charles.
joint.
Okay.
Because if you overcharge it, you'll screw up the batteries. But they'll tell you when you get the new batteries and whatnot.
For that scooter, Red, it doesn't matter because I'm calling tomorrow to let them know that
This is
my
only for
charger's
temporary.
not working that I have,
Yeah.
and by Friday I'll have a new charger,
Yeah.
if not before that. And they'll just come and pick up the one that I have,
Those need fucking
Right.
tires.
and then they'll give me a new one, a brand new one.
You need new front tires on that thing.
Yeah, I know I need new tires. I have to call my worker first because she told me that they don't do, ODSP doesn't pay for cosmetic, for her cracks and stuff.
No,
that's
not
on
for
her.
cracks. No. They won't do any body work.
No?
No.
Why did they do it for my...
No.
No, maybe they didn't do anything for my... Oh, okay, yeah, maybe you're right, Red.
Yeah. Not body work. They'll do the tires. They'll do
Yeah.
like if there's wiring or if there's a battery situation. If you go through Rexall, they can get it done. They'll get disability to do it, but not body work. Body work is
Yeah.
they look at it as, well, it's fucking broken. Too bad.
As long as she runs,
Yeah.
but see her horn has fell off.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes her lights work, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
The bag wouldn't work.
There's things that are not
Well,
cosmetic.
turn it off.
They're not cosmetic.
Tell you-
Turn it off. You don't need it on.
Um,
It's a loose wire. That's all that is.
Yeah.
You got to track.
Well, it's not. I'm not worried about the cosmetic, but
No.
Her horn should not. That piece should not have fallen off of her.
No, it shouldn't.
That needs to be. That needs to be ordered and put back on.
Yeah. There's certain things they can do.
Yeah, I know they can.
It's whether you want to put the money into it.
It's got no horn. Well, they're going to. They always do, and I need new tires.
Yeah, new tires, new horn. Maybe check out the wiring, but that's about it.
On or a new one ordered or something.
Well, I don't know that one, but it looks like a full piece.
Yeah.
The whole deck looks like it's all one piece.
Well, I hit one of those, you know those cement things?
Yeah.
That are like down there, and they're downtown.
Yeah.
Well, it was icy, but there was snow, and I hit ice.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do nothing to stop her. Not even shutting her off stopped her because she was sliding on the ice.
The only other way you could fix that...
And I smashed into it.
The only other way you could fix that is put a piece of cardboard behind it, go out and get yourself fiberglass, and fiberglass it, and whatnot. That's a whole, production, but if you really wanted to. Otherwise, they're not going to replace the whole deck.
Well, I'm not worried about that, Red. I just want them to do the tires.
Yeah, the tires they'll do.
And the horn and stuff. I want that piece
the wiring, the horn, the tires, they'll do that.
That's not cosmetic.
Yeah.
I'm asking
that's stuff that's actually, for safety reasons. Yeah.
Are you joining in, cowboy? Cowboy?
Yeah, I think it goes through it after.
You go first, puff, puff, and pass. Oh, I'm gonna stop eating this cake right now. That looks spooky. Spooky-ooky.
You had a good crowd down at the chairs?
Ooh, look at that. That's even spooky.
There was what, 5 bucks down there? 4 bucks, 5 bucks?
Look at that. That's
Okay.
so red. The hospital yesterday.
Are you recording?
Huh?
Yeah.
The hospital yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I found a lump on my neck. So I went and got it checked out. And they did a CAT scan on it.